hard to say what the right choice is.
It is hard to say. We are about to jump into game number 4 right now, guys. Coda is the map for the KeSPA Cup Finals here, sponsored by Latte Home Shopping. soO versus Dark, teammates Zergs. Who is going to come out ahead here in the finals? soO's looking good. It's 2-1 right now, but will he be able to close it out? Let's come into game number 4 now. Down here in the bottom right, in the red, it is soO. Up a game. Looking good.
Up here in the top left, Dark. Doing some great damage early game, last game, but just didn't transition early enough. Mutas came out, Nidus didn't do enough.
Oh, man.
And look at this, Valdez. Look at what we see. 8 pool going to be the choice here.
Is this like the theme of the ZVZ finals? When you lose a game, you just go ahead and go for ultra aggression?
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It seems that way. This is going to be 1 early pool.
8 pool here, pretty fast.
Let's see if soO's going to play for the safe game, or is he going to go for that hatch first and throw caution to the wind?
Last game, he played pool first on Dash and Terminal, which has a longer rush distance than this map, I think.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Maybe he's thinking, you know, something could come and kill me this game. Maybe I got to play a little. Maybe I got to slow it down a little bit. It's all about the mind games and a little bit of luck. And look at that.
Oh man,
unlucky. Making that wrong choice there.
Yep. Not getting the read here on Dark either.
Now I'm curious to see how aggressive Dark can be with this, because we saw Hyun do this build, and then he pulled the drones as well.
Yeah.
And that's like guaranteed win no matter what against this kind of build order.
Especially because soO is adding more drones, 2 of them in fact.
Yeah.
This looks like the ultra greed build, where he goes for the gas even, and he's like, well, you just get so far behind when you do this kind of build. Your pool is so late.
Oh man, he's still droning. He's gonna go up to 17, and then cancels it.
Well.
He's like, oh crap. Somehow I gotta deal with this. Not pulling the drones though is Dark, so there is a chance he can survive this. He'll probably have to give up that natural. But if he defends well enough in the main base, micros those drones perfectly.
There goes the gas from Dark.
A little bit later. He's going to have that speed follow-up instead.
Well, here come the Lings, ignoring the hats, going straight for the main. They want to do that economic damage, take out as many drones as possible. Let's see how the micro is here from soO. He needs to survive until that pool can get up and he can make his own defensive units.
That's such a late pool. That is nearly the latest you can get.
Well, we got 8 Lings over here, it looks like now. Nice drone drilling here from soO.
Not the best, actually. Oh, my goodness. Really off play. He's taking way too much damage on these drones.
Oh, boy.
Making a queen and 8 Lings, though. If he can survive for long enough with them and not lose too many.
It looks like one 3D drone right now.
Oh, this is too much. This is way too much damage before Lings are out. It's what happens when you go for a 17 pool after a hatch first, Valdez.
Yeah.
Unforgivable against an 8 pool like this.
You know, I think soO was also the guy that didn't have the best Ling micro against Hero when he went for a very early pool on, I think it was Cactus Valley, cross spawns. He's been having trouble with that lately.
Still 13 drones alive for soO, though. There is a way out of this. He's got a queen now. Maybe it's going to force him back for now. That's a huge move. He's got to be so careful here, though. Going off creep like this?
Yeah. Going all the way out there with the queen. We do see that speed follow-up from Dark, as you were saying.
Yep. Speedling's going to be the follow-up, and possibly an all-in as the follow-up from Dark. Just try and overwhelm here. He's going to expand, though, while he does this. It's 16-13 in economy. soO is catching up now, but when speed is on the map, he's going to have a very rough time.
Yeah. soO still doesn't have any gas at all. He's coming across the map. He's going to try to do some damage, but doesn't look like he should be able to right now. It's 16-14 in terms of lings. Also, Dark's got his queen back here at home.
Speed nearing finishing as well, and 8 more lings in the way. Looks like Dark is looking to end this right now. He's going to wipe out these lings when speed is finished. And soO's not going to have any answer at home for this unless he makes a SimCity right now.
There it is. soO is watching. He knew that was a possibility. He has to fight because he can't run. He's going to take a bad trade here. That's all he could do, really. 21 drones with speed, or lings with speed out on the map now. soO's got a spine crawler and a couple of queens.
Now, he can't hold on if he makes the lings in time. There's no bailing nest behind this. He's just got to be so defensive, and he cannot let these queens get surrounded. He almost has enough, to be honest. If he gets a few more lings out, make sure these queens are in the right position, he should almost be okay. It's the next transition, which is also the problem for soO. He's got to get gas on the map, and he's got to get it very soon. Even for roaches, you know, he cannot wait too long.
Dark's just trying to outrun the lings of soO, but he's taking losses at the same time. A lot of his lings are outside of the natural, being zoned out by the spine crawler, and now soO's got more lings. He's got that spine crawler. He's got the ramp blocked, and we may just transition into something else. I mean, the Baneling Nest is coming up.
Baneling Nest is coming. soO just has to transition, man. He's got to make gas.
Yeah.
He's got to get
Where's the gas?
How are you going to make anything without gas? Like, the third base for Dark at this rate is going to be free without any pressure. He's going to get an overload for his troubles. That's a good start. And now he's getting the gases, man. 8-minute 30 gases. That is so late.
What do you think he was thinking, getting those gases so late? Like,
I think he was just completely dependent on defending this. He was like completely spending on nothing but defense here.
He was like all in on the defense.
All in defense. He's like, I have to stop this all in. So I'm going to simply make nothing but. Same time, we got to see a SimCity come up for soO very quickly now. So many more lings on the way. 20 more lings. Once again, soO going to be throwing his lings away for this. Not sure if this is the correct choice at all, to be honest.
Yeah, he's going to lose so many of his lings now. He's going to force the fight on the other side of the map, of course, but that's not a good trade.
No, and he's going to be blocking off now. He's going to throw down 3 Evos in that Roach Warren. He needs more queens. He needs to spend his money as well. He's got so much money, but I think he's banking for roaches. Not blocking the entrance here.
There he goes.
He might want to fully block off if he wants to win this game, Valdez. He might want to do it.
Tons of Banes being morphed right now, 12 of them to be exact. He's almost trying to beat Dark in. Making a Spore Crawler back there, and there's the full block, as you were saying.
There's a full block, but is it too late? Banelings are going to go bust through it if they want to. Wow.
Oh, there's a hold! It's not a full block.
Not a full block. 2 queens taking all the hits here. Another transfuse available. There we go. Roaches, do they come out in time? That is so many Link Bane.
I don't know. It's a full surround on all the roaches at the bottom of the ramp. All the queens get surrounded too. Now that natural is forfeit, all the drones splitting up.
They have to split perfectly here. There is enough roaches to clean out the remaining. And I think he might just do it. He hasn't lost many drones at all.
He's held it. He held it.
Somehow, some way, he actually held that.
Wow.
Absolutely ridiculous. Those roaches coming out at the perfect time here. And there we go. Everything is gone at this point.
Wow.
5 Evo chambers at the front of that base. That is the true SimCity.
All the upgrades you could ever want.
Yeah, man. They should go twice as fast now that there's that many.
Imagine if they did.
I would like that a lot, actually.
That'd be interesting.
Force bar. Gonna go down.
That poor guy.
Rest in pepperonis.
He didn't really contribute much to the defense at
no, he was actually useless.
He just sat there.
The worthless Spore.
You watched them all go by. So, it's going to be an interesting game from here on out. These guys have similar economies, in fact. Very similar drone counts and queen counts even. soO's got a lot more overlords, in fact. So he doesn't really have to make those here, whereas Dark will have to.
Back getting that third base is the next point of interest. We do see Dark has map control with those speedlings, so he is going to get it first. So he's going to have to press out and start going for it now if he wants to stay on par. He actually doesn't have an overload near that third base either, so he doesn't know the timing of the third of Dark's.
He's pushing out here. He at least wants to protect the creep tumor and maybe push away the lings. But he's got to be careful not to go too far. I hope he's going to have that front blocked in time.
One ling waiting at the third base to deny this drone for a little bit of time.
Overseer is poking in. Not enough energy for Contaminate nearly. But I think he should be able to scout that third base.
Yeah, he's getting an idea of it for sure. Here we go. Third base down. Pretty big supply lead currently for soO, mind you. He might even just think about going for a timing once his roach speed is finished in +1.
He just has so many more roaches from holding off the attack. They all survived.
19 to 9 currently. Looking for there's a big window of opportunity there. It's just about getting there in time. Speed and +1 are going to finish for Dark slightly earlier as well. There's a lot of lings waiting for a counterattack on that third base, so if soO goes for it, he might be all in from it.
Well, both these guys at this moment in time just making roaches, only roaches. I was saying it before, this may be the game that goes to roach on roach. It got there, but not in the way I imagined.
Lings running home. The roaches are moving out, actually. soO going from a couple of angles, maybe to help make sure no lings are ready for counterattacking as well, which I think is very smart. Okay. Let's see. Is Dark going to have enough? It's 39 to 22 currently.
Yeah, he's actually bringing back these lings to help with the defense.
Yeah, not a bad choice. He has to do it at this point. And soO, he's going to go for the attack here. He's got the numbers. Can he get the position? Great concave for soO.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's got all of his roaches over here as well. The lings trying to come from behind, but his roaches got +1. They'll make quick work of those guys. Making their way up the ramp. I think he needs to force it up. There he goes. All of his roaches attacking at once.
Lings not locking really long enough. Nice concave for Dark from both angles, but I think soO simply has too much.
Yeah, the numbers are going to be too much here for Dark. GG. soO is 1 game away from winning his first final in Korea.
Absolutely insane. Can he get it on the 6th try? Just has to win one more ZVZ against his teammate to get there.
Yeah, 6 times the charm, perhaps.
He's made all the right choices. Really beautiful defense there.
Yeah. Maybe soO, I feel like in this finals, is having a bit more experience than Dark by this point. I mean, he's done this so many times. We like to joke around about it, but it's true. I mean, how many times has he been in this pressure situation? I'm sure he doesn't feel nervous at all at this point, especially with this amount of momentum.
Certainly not. You know, he's been here so many times, more than most actually.
Yeah.
So I think he's got a good chance going into this next game to just take it all.
It's out of control, Moonglade. Guys, we're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll be right back.